what are the 3 books that have had the greatest impact on me as far as becoming a real estate investor and an entrepreneur? When I was asked this question, what books do I recommend? These 3 stand out more than any other book I've read. And most of my investing and entrepreneurship career have been based on me reading books because we didn't learn any of this in school. But hands down, no jokes about it, these 3 books were probably responsible or are probably responsible for 80% of my success. So I'm going to share them with you today. Number 1, I know it almost seems cliche at this point, but if you're interested in real estate investing, or even if you're not, if you just want to learn new concepts that are critical about money and finances, and believe it or not, this book also contributed to my entrepreneur career also. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. It's the gateway drug, if you will, the gateway book for most real estate investors. Chances are, if you're on my channel, you've already read this book. If you have read this book, throw me a thumbs up. I just want to know who hasn't started with this. But if you have not caught this book, absolutely. Number 1, these concepts are absolutely game changing. Book number 2. This one may not be quite as obvious. This is a business book. It's more for entrepreneurs. However, I have used many of the ideas and concepts from this book in my real estate investing career. So the concepts here, in my mind, span through business, through entrepreneurship, also through real estate investing, and honestly, in life. I've taken a lot of these business concepts and applied them to my life in completely non-business ways. So that book is The E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber. I think newer copies actually have a white cover. This book is, I've read this book through twice. I'll probably read it again. The smallest concepts that make the biggest difference. Huge. This book truly, when I read it, I was carrying it around like I wanted to cuddle with it at night. It was game changing. Last book, definitely not intuitive from an investing or business entrepreneurship standpoint. But here's my theory. It's one thing to learn the logistics and the technical knowledge about how to be an investor, how to be an entrepreneur. A bigger component of that, in my mind, is mindset. So this book is not at all business or investing specific. However, it's success specific, and it is a big book. Let's see, it's a thick book. We're talking, let's see, 400 some pages. It took me a while to read this. Absolutely, hands down, everything I ever needed to know. Let's see, yeah, Jack Canfield. I want to make sure I wasn't covering up an author name here. I believe this one may also have a different cover on Amazon also. These 3 books combined, I don't know if I can hold them all at the same time. These 3 books have been, like I said, probably 80% of my success. And when you are reading books or trying to learn different things that are not in the field that you studied in the school or whatever, it really is, in my mind, there's not going to be one book that tells you all the answers. It really is a matter of reading a lot, not going too wide, because then you'll never get any traction on anything, but really finding those authors and those teachings that resonate with you and pick those and create your success. Your success is going to look different than everybody else's. So it's up to you to find all of the pieces of that puzzle. What does that look like? So I want to hear, A, have you read any of these books? And if so, what you thought about them? And B, what books have made the biggest impact on where you are? Throw all of that down into the comments. Let's open this up, share resources, share learnings, and yeah, I mean, seriously, game changing. 3 books changed my life. So remember that as you go on with your journey.